And it is time again for the backpack battles. Oh my goodness, we left the windows open. That was a mistake for sure, but I want to go into the game and see what we can do. Really eager to play. Let's get that going first. The engineer is here. Good, it's gonna be a banana engineer apparently. How do we freaking fit this? I want to touch on the banana. That is this awkward box of cogs. That's a bit rough. This engineer, but we would like this box more than the other box. So lucky, I guess. Can we somehow touch both bananas on the pan? I don't think there's a way. But we still have 3 gold. Let's buy the things that are on sale. A second banana. Absolutely. Should go for economy, right? 1 banana, 2 banana. Redstone, sand, or no sand, and instead piggy for economy. Oh, this is a little bit pathetic, but the piggy will have paid for it next round, and the more rounds you wait, the more rounds you hold out, the more the chance you get something good, like a legendary or a godly item. Let's go start the battle. We just have a pan and 2 bananas against a spear and a wooden sword. Now this is gonna be very close. The bananas, ba-bum. Good. Bananas again maybe before we die? No, we win before we need the bananas. That's good news. That's great news. Dagger stone. We can bank the stone. Really not a fan of dagger. Battery pan, also not a fan. But we have to increase in power somehow. A gun would be great. The dagger is a gun. Oh man. A proper gun, but in round 2. Chances for a rare item is 15%. Epic item is 1%. We have to take that chance. Yes. So there is a broom and a sword. Gloves of haste. So the broom is the only thing we can fit in. And we cannot even... this is not good at all. We can fit the broom in here. This is so... Broom is common. We definitely do not even want a shovel. We can speed up the pan even more. So that's a start. Oops. Now we can fix it like that. Don't want the broom. Do not want the broom at all. We might attack with the sword. Got nothing here. We could craft a shovel immediately. We have a cog. So that's a possibility. Shovel deals 5 to 8. This pan currently deals 8 to 9. That's already more powerful. Cooldown 2.2, shovel is cooldown 2.4. Oh yeah, the pan is better. Do want an additional... Let's reroll one more time. is a Hungry Blade. Can we have the Hungry Blade in addition to the to the pan? We sell the pig for 2. Sell another thing for 1. And then possibly maybe... oh dear. Already cannot fit this other banana. We could... wait, we can move this over. And then the... the whetstone doesn't fit. Oh, we can put it here for the sword. Right. Since we cannot have everything, we have to decide what we want to lose. Kind of don't want to lose the economy because the pig is now the only thing we have economy-wise. Still want to deal a bunch of damage with the pan, not as much as before. So the idea was to have the whetstone here and the gun in there. We can still do this. Oh dear. But then no pig. Are we willing to make this concession? I think we might. No, we're not willing to make that concession. Not at all. Pig stays in. Alright. Pig stays in. Good. And then we have the sword in here. Sell 2 things like this and the stone. Good. Alright. That's an increase in power. 100%. And it is also still holding up the economy. Good. Start the battle. Upholding the economy. They throw 1 stone and they have a forging hammer. Oh, this is not very powerful. They do have a spiked shield though. Now there comes the impotent rage. And we just hit them hard. Beautiful second round. Good, there's another cog. Soon we can sell the box of cogs because it's so awkward. And it gives us a lot of money. As you can see, this is 2 leather bags worth. So if we buy 2 leather bags and they're both on sale, we pay only 4. We can sell the box of cogs for 9. So that would be a huge deal. Fortunate's Kiss for nothing. But we do gain luck every 3.5 seconds. I don't know. There's the blood manipulation. Is this even a contest? No, it is not. Good. And there we have the healing herbs we want to gather. Do we stick with this? Could have a 3rd banana here. If we find one. So another reroll is probably a good idea. We could also go for a garlic to deal 1 more point of damage and speed up the banana. Why not? And then we slot the healing herb. And that's it. That's a definite increase in power, is it? With the blood manipulation? It should be. And another damage point for the pan. And a little bit of sustainability. I think we're good. Hi, says Ishigami. Good to see you again. It's fantastic to see you again. Thank you for subscribing there in the YouTubes. I've seen you do that. It's quite nice. Let's start the battle and hope that we can get a little bit further with the engineer, because the engineer is always very hard to play, especially if you fall into the trap and buy engineer items. That's terrible. Good, but the shovel guy who wants to heal themselves is a mage. I don't think they can out-heal our scaling of the Hungry Blade. Let's even have a look at this. 4 to 14 on the Hungry Blade. We have 7 vampirism. And the pan deals 9 to 10 damage because we have a whetstone and 3 fruit. Wonderful. I don't know. Somebody is calling garlic a fruit, but we do. Leather bag. Is it time to sell the box of cogs yet? I think we did pay full price on both the leather bags here. That's a rough deal. Let's buy this. There is a broom on sale. Wonder if you should switch to the shovel for even more economy. I think honestly that would be a mistake. All these things on sale are a bad idea. I mean, we can bank them. It doesn't cost us anything to bank them. As soon as we resell is done. Oh, is a free shovel actually. Well, not free. We did pay 4 gold for a shovel now. It's 4 turns and it's gonna be fine again. Which means we need 1 more inventory space. 1 more leather bag. Is it possible? Let's reroll. That's not a leather bag. Ay. But is it banana? Maybe we sell the pig now because we have a different form of economy. Could be. Mr. Goop is on sale. Mr. Goop wouldn't trigger that much. Healing is damage. So Goop would do something. Don't really have the inventory space. It's never the Goop, is it? Can we can have more recipes. How do you look at these recipes? 6 of 13 it says. I have no idea. How does this work? I'm sure it did work somehow. Good, we cannot find out. Yeah, this is really terrible. We do want the shovel. We want to fit it. And we do not want to give up our economy, and we do need inventory space. This is all a bit much. And we want the Goobert because they're on sale. I guess we forget about the Goobert. On the other hand, it might be leather armor on sale, and then it's inventory space. So let's grab the Goobert because we don't lose anything here. Let's sell the pig because we cannot keep up. And then we reroll for inventory space. Forget about the blueberries, unfortunately. There's inventory space, good. Very reluctant to sell the sword. Because we could have a prismatic sword in the end. But we do have to sell something. And a sword fits perfectly now. Let's sell it. Good, and then we really quickly make a shovel. Good. And then we fit the shovel. Hold on, can we fit more? Can we fit the shovel in? And do other things as well. Maybe. Oh dear. Where's the space for the banana gone? 2.4. Oh, we do have another space out there. We can simply do this. Good. Shovel is slow. Pan is good. 0 gold. Goop man can go in even. This is madness. Not sure. Let's throw the sand or... Yeah, let's throw on sand. Good, and this is a definite increase in power for round 4. It's a full board with a lot of things happening. Gave up our economy for it, but that's alright. We have new economy in with a shovel. Shovel costs us 4, so we sell it. No harm, no foul. Means next round we get something for free. Let's start the Beppa battle. Good. They also have a shovel, but they have only a dagger. They're trying to poison us and they have bananas and only bananas. Spiked shield is defending them, but with our damage output. And it's brutal damage output. We have 3 guns now. And we run out of stamina, but that's fine. We also have good stamina recurrence. Oh, what is this? A hungry blade on sale. And we paid full price for ours. Are we going to make 2 bloodthorns? That is interesting. Pineapple could fit instead of the hungry blade. Maybe not. Hungry blade on sale. Good, we need inventory space. Let's reroll. There is again for full price the leather bag. Game doesn't give us a break. Stamina was the issue. So we should just slot the star. Now the problem is we did not increase in power this round. Not at all. We just bought the leather bag and that's it. I don't think we're allowed to bank the hungry blade. So what did we dig up? A stone. Ishigami says, I saw that you work with Unity. Do you know what it can be? I make some changes in sprite, and script in parent object can't define sprite renderer by get component in children. Before changes it worked. You made some changes in sprite. And script in parent object can't define sprite renderer. Can't define sprite renderer. What do you mean? If you do get component in children, you get you get a specific component that you put there in the get component method. And you say it doesn't grab it? Get component in children, hold on. Did you say can define sprite renderer? Sprite renderer. I'm gonna say something very stupid now, but this is what everybody says. I have to see the code, and then I would have to reproduce the issue. Hey, normally we have Unity running. Why don't we have it running now? Can we go into the desktop real quick? Good. But yeah, this before changes it worked. So you're on the 6.5 then, probably. No offhand, I don't think I can help you. But sprite renderer, have you? But it should throw an error if you haven't done the UI in your code there. Do we have a piece of code open? I don't think we do. Sprite renderer. Sprite renderer is interesting, honestly. Unity sprite renderer AP. Dun, dun, bum, 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 bum. No, it just uses Unity Engine, so your dependencies seem to be alright. Sprite renderer component. Fetch the sprite renderer, get component sprite renderer. I can tell you, if it doesn't throw an error, that means you just haven't defined your thing yourself. Like for example, if you do get component in children, and you get component in children on an empty game object, then it will not throw an error. And then you say, oh, what the heck? So maybe you just haven't defined your parent object yourself. Could be. But yeah, get component in children, sprite renderer. Which is sprite renderer. Sprite renderer is interesting. Component in children sprite renderer. This is hinge joint hinge, and you want the sprite renderer instead. Get component in children. I have something very similar. Now this is not very much the backpack battles, but let's go there real quick. Also, we have to close the window because the noise pollution is off the charts. It's really brutal. Do we have a script somewhere we can look at? Let's look at our God script. Good, and we could, for example, here in the start, define a sprite renderer array. Sprites. I don't know. Sprints. I don't know. Doesn't matter. Equals, and then get component in children. The worst that I didn't commit anything before changings. Get component in children. Now we have to tell them where. Let's just do this transform here. Transform. A component in children, sprite renderer. Sprints, and then we should do something with this. But let's see if it throws an error. It should throw an error because we are not familiar with using this even. Yeah, Notepad++. Unity sprite renderer to Unity engine sprite renderer thingy. Good. This is the hinge joint. Oh, this is the World Cup. Oops. Sprite renderer from the game object. Sprite renderer. Sprite renderer. So it doesn't want to give us a sprite renderer array for some reason. That's weird. That's weird. We have something very similar. We grab everything and put it into somewhere. Where was this? We have a string array? Ah, yeah, that's alright. But we have also a different array. Text array, this is a text array. Yeah, this is what we're doing. We're doing something very similar for our helper tool there. So the text component it wants to do, but the sprite renderer component it doesn't want to put it in an array. Interesting. I code in Notepad++ because it's the fastest. I don't like slow. And now the noise pollution is off the chart. Hold on. We are going to close the windows. What project are you developing? I'm not developing anything. I make an open world base builder stealth action RPG. looter shooter. Is a lot of work, and we work 2 other jobs that are barely paying anything, and but we have so much downtime that we can in theory get it done, but then we're streaming Bad Battles and not working on anything. So that's, oh man, there's a helicopter outside. Good, but this is baffling. This is crazy pants. Cannot implicitly convert sprite renderer to Unity Engine sprite renderer array. Well, if this is a problem, do you have an error message at all with your problem? Unity sprite renderer array. How to give an array? How to give an array? I want to give all of these into an array. Is that order or your own wish? Ishigami. I'm doing everything voluntarily. I like to think that I'm one of the few people who are living free still. That is, I just started going to the direction for rent. Is he doing it? I have 5 materials I want to give it into an array. Rent material color. This guy. In an array. He's not doing anything into an array. Oh, here. Sprite renderer array. Public sprite renderer rend. I have error message in another script which invoke method to change sprite color. Sprite render array. So it doesn't grab it. Cannot implicitly convert type Unity Engine sprite renderer to Unity Engine sprite renderer array. This is just weird. Wonder if it could if it just spits something out for me. Just so we know what is even happening. Oops. Just out of curiosity. If it even does anything. Just checking here before we return to the Bad Battles. Oh, we didn't mean to maximize actually. No, yeah, that's alright. So if we were to give it a sprite renderer, alright. A package is not installed. Good. Maybe you need to install the 2D package as well. Download additional settings, sprites default. This probably does not even show. I wonder if we can do something here. Let's remove the component and put it on the canvas instead. Canvas. Add component. Sprite renderer. Color flip sample none. Default. Sprite is it's a 2D sprite. There is no sprite, but maybe there is one. Do we have one in our assets? Yes, we do. Red new button star. Red is good. Let's give it. It's Z fighting. It is Z fighting. So we put it in a new game object. Call it SR. Put it there on top. Sprite renderer, we could just copy this and paste it. Except it doesn't work. But it could. Component is new. And now it's on top, so that is very good. We can just get rid of this guy. Graphic Raycaster, this was there before, right? It didn't create it as a dependency. No, it did not. Good. Right, so this is fantastic. We can mess with the size, of course, if we want. And you are having troubles accessing the color. So now if we press play and we do not maximize, because we don't need to, game, gizmo stat, don't maximize, play, when we hit play, we play focused. Good, boop. And then it gives us still null. Huh? Oh, because of course. Yeah, and that's what we're thinking. What is your problem? Since you don't have an error message there, but just fix your other error message first here. Change the sprite color. Good, but it's strange that you kind of just shove it into an array. That's really interesting. Transform, and this is not going to be the transform. Where is our canvas? Because I can access the canvas somewhere. Canvas pivot. Canvas. Oh, there we have something. Game object canvas. It's in the UI control. Alright, we have the guard object. So we go transform, get component, UI control. How did we name this? UI control. What did we name this exactly? UI control, and then canvas, and then we get all components in the children, and yeah, in the children there, and then instead of null, it should tell us Unity Engine Sprite Renderer. So we got it now. But why does it not put it into the thingy there? Also, why is it not showing? What do we change? Why is it not on top? Huh? Where'd it go? It did show up there for a moment. Remember? Oh, if you turn this off, there it is. So it draws it in from behind. It's the UI layer. We could manually give it a higher point in the layer somewhere, so that it draws. We could give it another position, since this is world space. How about that? Yeah, it only draws in our scene view, and it is Z fighting. Well, X, Y, Z, let's put it up. There we go. Problem solved. Good, and when we press play, there it is. Good. But why it doesn't get shoved into an array, we don't know. Let's go back to the game. So sorry. But we want to see the engineer now through. Want to see what they can do. Good. We haven't increased in power, but we need to. There's 2 spaces here, and that's not enough. If we lay this down vertically, we could increase in power by buying a holy armor. Or we can sell the shovel. Which is probably the right idea. So we did all these shenanigans for 1 gold. We sell the shovel for 4. We sell this guy for 4. That is 10. We sell 2 things. And then we can afford this piece of armor. Which will not only protect us, it will also trigger the Goobert. And healing is damage. So that is absolutely the reasonable thing to do. Let's get this legendary armor. It's a little bit madness. We have to be honest here. No, we don't, but we are always honest. So let's bring them in. Bada bim. Good. Now, can we do more? Probably not. Sure, we can get another trigger. We can ham-fist another trigger in here. There. But they're gonna trigger slow. And then the banana doesn't have space. All these things. Yeah, it's gonna be too problematic. Let's start the paper battle. Good. So this is a definite increase in power. We're very protected here with our armor. Should they try to debuff us, but they're not. They also heal with the Goobert. They try to print some heat here. Heat usually alone doesn't win. You should be confident. We have 8 vampirism. This is tops vampirism. Now we have to get lucky with the Hungry Blade. Maybe the fatigue will help out. Goobert heals and we win. Oof. We won against 30 heat. They only had heat. If they had slotted their thing a little bit better, they probably would have won this. Because Goop and Gooplings and Slipe Time is fantastic sustenance, sustainability. Right, let's get another leather bag in. We love the blood amulet. We're not going for a bat, that's for sure. Also not going to pay full price for the blood amulet. Increase in power will be just the healing herbs. That's not enough. Need something real now. Like a thorn whip. Let's reroll. Oh, this is interesting. If we buy the prismatic orb, we are going to buy it next round. The wooden sword is gone. Cannot throw stones. We could get the garlic in for the pan. That's something. And trigger Goop more. That's an increase in power. But is it going to be enough? The whetstone can be anywhere. Here could be a nice blueberry. We have 4. Let's look for something. Or this is madness now. Are we going to sell this thing? I think now might be the time. Let's get rid of it. Good, and then we look for other things. The slice of bread is what we wanted. Dun, 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 dim, bum, bum, bim, bum. Slice of bread is the one piece of food. Jinx is on sale, battery is on sale. Let's look for other things. There's a blueberry, there's a pan on sale. Here's a leather bag we need. Going to sell the whetstone. Going to resell the battery. Get the inventory space instead. So if you go here and the banana goes there. Ba 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 bam bum. Still cannot do anything with the inventory space here, and this all looks super wonky. We have to get it done a different way. Damn. If we, oh dear. You can increase the speed of our poison armor. But what is gained then? That's even more space wastage, isn't it? You every 4 seconds, 25% faster. Can move you down one. And can we surround the pan is now the question. No, we wanted that thing there. I think this might be a mistake. That's a super fast gun. No, also not. Maybe put food there. But the pan is the fast thing. So the idea was to have the single slot food here and the other slot food there. Then have another banana and the garlic around. So that's a super fast and hard-hitting pan. No, it's not fast at all. Now the bird. You just sell the bird. Yes. You sell the bird. It sucks. Put the blueberry in, bada bim. 3.5 is potentially faster than blood manipulation. I don't know. But this is very hard hitting. Throw some sand. We have some front load regeneration. There's something to drink. Yes, hold on. Then we reroll. No. This is how it looks. So what have we gained? 2 points damage for the pan. And a very much faster Goobert. A little bit faster blood manipulation. And a very much faster Hungry Blade. Hungry Blade is already fast. But it's fine. It's kind of important. Do we have anything holy? We don't yet. Let's start the Bam. Good, we do need that Thorn Whip. Right, Goop is going. 8? 8? Did they reduce our healing? That's just rude. Because our healing is damage. 8? So, where does it say damage there on the healing? We have to look into the log. Oh, this doesn't look good for us. Yeah. Did lose, but why? Steel Goobert scales, and it's fully slotted. Almost completely. We have only melee, we don't have a proper gun. And they have a spiked shield. Yeah, there was nothing we could do. Stamina was alright. They didn't try to poison us. They just steeled themselves. And they scaled their guns so badly. 13, 15, 18, 19. Yeah. Oh, slow vampirism gain with without a regeneration gain. Yeah, this is rough. But we could make a gold armor now. That's even better protection. It's a huge investment. We'd rather increase in power a little bit more. But how? Probably have to reroll here. Yeah, that would be a gold armor for full price. Gold armor is economy, is it not? Absolutely. But look at what we have to give up for it to happen. Move this downwards. There's the one space that needs to go over here. Wait, if we move this upwards, can I have a banana here? We can have a banana there. So that would work. Doesn't work very well, but it does work. Gold armor is in. Oh, we can do it immediately, actually. So we didn't even need to do this, alright. Good. Gold armor is in. Weapons attack slower, that's fine, that's mitigated by the fanny packs. Resistor don't need. Still don't have anything holy, we sold the Schmel. If you reroll now, we cannot buy anything. Let's leave it be, it's fine, and start the Beppan. Good, we hope that the gold armor is protecting us. That's what we're hoping. So they're gonna get a lot of buffs here with the All Spirit Companion. The damage output is extremely low. I think fatigue will kill them, and not us. We deal a little bit of damage, but our damage output is just pathetic. 11 vampirism. We do scale a little bit with a Hungry Blade, but Hungry Blade is no Bloodthorn. Doesn't matter. Fatigue sets in, and gold armor protects us. And now we have +3 gold. Now we're super rich. Power plot. Base stamina regeneration. Start a battle, gain 100. Health regeneration are gained. Gain maximum stamina. If your stamina is below, gain. Otherwise, use stamina to gain. I think mecha armor and gold armor might be a good combo. Because the gold armor gives us a lot of block, doesn't it? Health regenerated. How would we regenerate health? Chemist. Do we have luck? Do we have heat? Do we have spikes? Let's go for the power plot. Costs only 10, right? Ooh, there's a Cthulhu. Deal 10 damage with the lifesteal and trigger a random food. Food gains darkness. Fits in fantastically. So let's get rid of the PN. Still want the Bloodthorn. 5 plus 8. Cthulhu comes in. Complete madness. We need 1 leather bag. Just 1 leather bag. That's all we need. All we need is love and 1 leather bag. Pestilence flask. On sale we can bank, but we're gonna resell. This is not it. It's not quite enough, but maybe we can do some shenanigans up here. I mean, we can simply do this. And the mecha armor is in. Bada bim. Like that. Good. Frontal regeneration is extremely important though. I think we might just sell the pestilence flask. Yeah, let's get rid of it. Wait, you have 5 seconds, you have 3.5 seconds. This is all dark food? Dark food. That's the new kind of food. Deal 10 damage to life and trigger random food. Food gains dark. Triggers for each dark item. So you're super duper fast. If you trigger the blueberries, it's more healing. Yeah, I think we're gonna sell the pestilence flask and look for inventory space instead. It's a little bit more important now. And there's the thorn whip. Good. I don't want to sell the bananas, but I will. Let's sell 1 banana. And then we put this in, we put that in, and we craft. And now we have a fantastic bloodthorn. Bom bim bom beady bom bom. Can we somehow make this a little bit more reasonable? Like that maybe? Good. Yeah, this looks good. It didn't work because I had to find sprite renderer in field, render field in start. After changing to awake, it works. But why did it work before? Bomb, be bomb. This this is one of these things. One of those things, huh? Yeah, but I mean, when you make your project, you have to decide, right? You have to look at your scripts, and you have to decide which one needs to be defined at the earliest opportunity, and that you put then in the awake, and then the things that use that go use it in the start, and then it's a good trick using awake and start, because awake is before start, and it's so much more organized if you don't just put everything in awake or everything in start. If you have a little bit of a timeline of when you want your code to execute. Oh, we didn't even show. But yeah. Right now we don't even have awake. Oops. Click, click. What did we do now? Right now we don't even have awake anywhere, because our project is so young. Oh, we have an awake. Default values for keybinds. Oh, this is default values for keybinds. See? So that must be there, and then you have it. Pretty cool. But we haven't looked into the player input and keybinding yet. This is a 4 years old code. But yeah, maybe next time when we do a little bit more Unity. So we have only 1 gold remaining, and our board looks fantastic. Start the Vapid battle. The Cthulhu will be invaluable here. And the mecha is also great. I love how we gain in power here for our Bloodthorn. 9 in power. 12 in power. Yeah, that's scaling. The mecha armor is so good. It is just so fantastic. Look at our stamina rising. This is amazing. 25 stamina? This is crazy pants, this poor mage. They didn't know what happened to them. Good. Oil a lamp. Could ignite the toast, but it's full price. Unship recombinate is always nice, but we don't have anything to recombinate. Basically, we just need inventory space and improve on what we already have. Goobert. Wish we could... what? Could see the Goobert recipes a little bit better. Engineer. Steel Goobert, Light Goobert, King Goobert, Blood Goobert. Blood Goobert is what we want, right? Or Toast Goobert. If you have less regenerated stamina, otherwise gain a regeneration. Oh yeah, we need Toast Goobert. I guess it is the oil lamp then. Oh, that's very, very expensive Toast Goobert here. Good. That is the most expensive Toast Goobert I've ever seen. Huh? Where's my toast? Oh, the toast is gone now. Wonder if you can touch on this or if you should resell. Touching on this without luck seems extremely important. What if we move this? Here. Kind of want this there though. Or we could move this upwards. Have you here, you there. And Mecha we can lay down. Oh no, we can't. Can we? No, we can't. Where does the lamp need to go? Over here. Good. This is the best we can do. Damn bomb. I think this might be the best we can do. Gold 10. Let's see. Box of Riches. With all the armor? Box of Riches finally? Let's go. Good. And then we need inventory space. That's inventory space. We can buy it. We have enough money. Beautiful. It's like poetry. That's exactly what we wanted. Except the banana is notoriously slow. Which one's the fastest? You are. Bomb, bam, bomb. Good, no problem. Cthulhu is alright. Our armor is in. And the Bloodthorn scales even more now. Toast Goobert gains us regeneration. So we don't heal anymore. And it's very good because we don't need to be healed. We have so much block. And the regeneration is constant damage because of the blood manipulation. Unless we use it up for vampirism, and then it's even more damage. Good. This is all nice. Should we look for the prismatic orb? I mean, this bird is quite tempting. Do we have holy things? Not yet. Will we get holy things? Maybe. Do we stick with the food theme and the Cthulhu? Because then we're just gonna surround them with blueberries. I don't know. Let's start the battle. Alright, Mr. Toast. They're gonna save us in case we run out of stamina. We shouldn't run out of... It is the fat cat! Hey, Jowdapans, right at sleepy time, baby time. Sleepy baby time, indeed. Oh no, oh we lost. Fat cat, it's your fault. We didn't look. We didn't see what happened, man. You distracted us. By the way, if you're not watching, if you're just listening and putting this in the YouTubes, this is an auto battler. Mission accomplished. This is an auto battler. We cannot do anything. But yeah, oh man, this is brutal. We did lose to a dragon nest. Ah, What happened? What happened? Let's run it back. Oh, we had 12 in power? We did not run out of stamina? We had a big freaking gun? How have you been, says Fat Cat? Did strain our back and during the heat wave. And super lazy during the heat wave. We could have worked, but we just sat there listening to American politics. Horrible, horrible. Should have been way more productive. That's how we've been. Good, and these are dragons. What happened, man? What happened? Did we not heal? They punched through our block and then... Oh, they poisoned us and we did not have any defense. Alright. Alright, that makes sense. Is it horrible? No, it's fine. Just a little bit of pain and being lazy, but we've been great playing the Borderlands 4. That has been amazing. Ah, here's healing. False life. Good. This is, by the way, our favorite combo. False life, blood manipulation. So hopefully it's gonna be great now. Corrupted crystal and healing herb. We want both. But we might not be able to afford. Can this thing sit somewhere else? Doesn't look like it can sit somewhere else. Just need inventory space. The corrupted crystal is super important because if we put this overhealing here, the false life, in the right spot, we can fully slot it. And then we're gonna look very sharp. Gonna look super sharp here. Can even get more food shenanigans here. But we need inventory space. Let's buy the healing herbs. A little bit of reservations there, but we do it. And then we reroll, and there's inventory space, good. And stamina as well. Which is, of course, ideal. Now, if we replace here, if we put the mecha armor in the stamina, we have space here. We sell the little gem, and we buy the little food. Oh yeah, satisfying stuff. Now we have a little bit of defense. If we get corrupted, then the gold armor will work overtime and not protect us anymore with block. And we don't gain block, we don't gain maximum stamina, but we do regenerate a little bit of health. It's gonna be great. We have front-loaded regeneration. Wolpertinger is now extremely good. Let's reserve it. We have enough money to afford this. As a power plot. Power plot in gold armor. Gold-plated mecha armor is what we have. Pretty cool. This is super cool. This is the best engineer we have played as of yet. Why is the toast goobert not food? That's very sad. Because then the Cthulhu could trigger them. But yeah, that would be OP. We have to admit. Let's start the battle. Good. They have an amulet of light. They have 2 thorn whips. That's low tech. I don't think they can survive here against us. They are corrupting us, so our block game is gonna run out. And now we're healing. Oh, what was that? Heal spike. Doesn't matter because we win. 15 empower, 12 regeneration, 7 spikes only. Got 2 luck because we have 10 mana. Which means we have an accuracy of 100%. Looking good, looking good. We had to overheal here. Keeping us in the game. Yeah. Everything according to plan. Oh yeah, they were all about nature. Getting that regeneration. Heal spike was the health potion. Spikes 23, 2 thorn whips. Critical chance as well? Oh, that was dangerous. But we did make it. Crown is on sale. Now we could go in theory for becoming invulnerable a brief moment. Yes, but we also want the Wolpertinger. You're a pet, you're a pet. Move the food out a little bit. Now you need to go here, and the armor needs to go somewhere else. Could fit in there if we had the inventory space. Inventory space. Just need we want the Wolpertinger. Oh, it's so bad. If your stamina is below, gain block. Otherwise, use the stamina to gain empower. Weapons attack slower. Gain 3 regeneration. Cleanse blindness, heal for 5. Phew. We need inventory space, but we also want the Wolpertinger. Are we greedy? We can increase our healing. We can increase the attack speed. We can look for... Let's look for inventory space one time. With the Wolpertinger in. Heart container. Also something we want. It's also godly. I thought we were so rich. Why can we not afford? Let's reroll one more time. There's inventory space. Good, which means we can speed up something. It's gonna be this fruit. So that Toe Scuba triggers more often. Or we do more fruit shenanigans over here. If this banana was there, we can have one more star in the 4th life. Crown on top. Could go for the big crown. Protect 1 buff from removal instead of cleansing blindness and gemstones, which we don't have. Maybe later. Maybe later we can use the box of riches for getting a big crown. Right. Since we have so many gems, gem slot sockets, we will not craft them up just yet. There's a Jinx Tortilla. We also want this guy and a prismatic orb. Want so many things. It's fine. Let's start the battle. Good. Oh, it's a complete corruption tech. Oh, scary business. Hopefully we can cleanse. We can cleanse a little bit of blindness. We can cleanse a lot of frost and poison apparently. So they do not corrupt us, but they do deal damage a bunch. They also have the Food Cthulhu. How come they wreck us here? What's happening? What's happening? We're invulnerable for a brief moment. Can we come back from this? Can we outscale them? Oh, this almost looks like we can outscale them. Fatigue damage. Oh, we made it. Oof, this was the most intense battle yet. That was crazy intense what happened. This is amazing. 48 regeneration on them. How the heck? How the heck? Staff of Unhealing. Heal for 30. Use mana for anticipate healing as damage. Oof, yeah, that was brutal damage. 48 regeneration. With all the lovers there. And the Heart of the Cards. Heart of the Cards, Staff of Unhealing. Well, the Fool, they got fooled. They should have maybe slaughtered the White Eyes Blue Dragon instead. And a Cthulhu. Kind of wasted there. Didn't even play into them. We did win. It was rough. And that's the main thing. Good. What do we do now? We could protect ourselves from poison even more. we could... Yeah, let's just protect ourselves from poison. 21 gold. Let's buy... Which one is more important? Wolpertinger, probably. Because we need all these buffs. Maybe. Let's buy the Wolpertinger. And then look for inventory space. That's not inventory space, that's a mana orb. Use 35 mana. It is on sale. It's completely useless to us. Utterly. Utterly. What about another corrupted crystal? Yeah, let's go for it. Good. Don't need this stamina regeneration here. Frontal regeneration is good. And then we have only 1 gold remaining. Let's start the pepper battle. Good. If we win against the Staff of Unhealing, we can surely win against a Death Size and a Mana Thirst. What? Death Size and Mana Thirst? So they're trying to poison us. Yeah, our damage output is really good. Wonderful. They had 43 mana for nothing. Start the survival mode. Blood Amulet. Goobert. Vampire Goobert is great. Are we going to go for Vampire Goobert? No, we have enough Goobert, I think. Deal damage to dice and trigger random food. Inventory space. Potion belt. Potion belt is notoriously awkward. But it's better than nothing. Let's grab it. We wanted to put this guy here. So we're gonna flip this around again. Wait. Maybe we can do something like this. Now there is space for the armor. And we can put the Wolpertinger in and touching their friends as well. Good. Crown. King Crown, maybe not yet. Can we speed something up? Blood Amulet, Goobert, Heart Container. Do we buy the Heart Container? Let's look for inventory space. Now let's buy the Heart Container and then look for inventory space. A Flawed Sapphire. Sure. Why not? And the other sapphire. Protecting ourselves from something. False Life is super fast now. But it cannot be slotted inside of the toast. Corruption is every 3.9 seconds. Let's put you there, that's alright. Can we do more up here? Just asking for a friend. That's a resounding no. The False Life is sufficiently slotted. Even though we would love for it to be slotted even more. It doesn't seem to be possible right now. Good, 0 gold. Board is looking fine. Start the battle. Don't need any of this. A moon armor. Reflect 2 debuffs. They're gonna reflect the frost that we're putting on them all the time, which means the gold armor is working instead of protecting. No, they're frosting us anyways. Good, fatigue is coming in and helping us out and killing them. Phew. 15 in power, 14 vampirism, 13 regeneration. We could look at our damage, just for fun. Damage dealt Bloodthorn 266 spikes. dealt the most damage here, 232. Before Cthulhu, before Unhealing, before Fatigue. Crazy. Good, that's good information. Which means the oil lamp is even more important now. What if we get blinded? Protective Purse? Shield of Valor. Items give more block. Can we touch both armors with a Shield of Valor? Should we get rid of Toast Goobert? Is he useless now? Nah, he's not useless. He's a good guy. Just wishing we could touch both these guys. So you will not give us armor, and you also will not give us armor block. Not sure if the Shield of Valor is useful to us. If we are getting debuffed, then the gold armor will never give us block. If anything, we should put holy things next to the gold armor to give us front load regeneration. Can we move to the right? Still no. It's just not happening unless we move the Cthulhu on the side. Move the Cthulhu on the side? And then touch on the food here. I don't know, how much food would that be? I don't think this would be as much food as it is before. This could be 3 food or something. And this is 6 food. No. We cannot fit the Shield of Valor. It's probably gonna be a resell. Let's reroll before we resell. Jinx Tortilla on sale, we grab. Chip to pass to protect us. Reroll. Another heart container. Protective Purse. Can move the gold armor so we can get front-loaded regeneration from the gold armor. So rough we cannot stick anything here. If we move the corrupted crystals a little bit. Can move the lamp and shove this over. Have the banana over here. This doesn't do too much, does it? Ishigami subscribed. Thank you. This is Crazy Pants. I hope you used your Prime. Ishigami, you know you can use your Prime, right? So you don't have to pay. Sometimes you can... and Amazon is free as well. Once a year. And it's free shipping once a year because it's free, and then another time as well. Because or is it really? Well, they have their business models, and the point is never to be subscribed. Always cancel. Always subscribe to Amazon when it's free, or if they have a promotion. If you order something, and when you order something, I mean, you're probably gonna order something, and then telling all my viewers, just get your free Amazon once a year, and then use your Amazon Prime to support us or your other favorite streamer, And then this is a little bit of a helpful thing you can do. Doesn't waste too much time, especially if you use the Amazon for emergency situations where you really need to use it. Otherwise, I wouldn't recommend even using Amazon, but sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Like I cannot get the electronic equipment from the stores when I sit there in a small town, North Carolina. I have to use the Amazon to get my case. So mostly it's a hobby thing, right? It's a hobby thing. Otherwise, you wouldn't need it. You would just go to the local grocery store. But we're on a tangent here. What we're trying to say is thank you for subscribing. And gonna see if we can survive these 5 rounds. We have 5 tries remaining. And so we did see the 18 rounds in the end. That's good news. Man, oh man. How is this here all so big and stuffy that we cannot even fit the heart container or the shield of valor? Because we would like some holy things here for the gold armor. That would be fantastic. Very, very long lightsaber doesn't fit. And is not wanted either. Let's look for one more thing here. There's a protective purse. Good. Maybe we buy it next round. There's a floor to pass. We can also buy next round. For now we buy the blueberries on Blueberry Hill. I wonder if you can fit these a little bit better. And we can. Oh, this looks like we messed up actually. Did we mess up big time? No, that's alright. Good, but we still cannot slot off things. Good, False Life is at 6, as it should be. Cthulhu is almost fully slotted. Only has one border not slotted. One edge is missing the stars. But I want to see anybody having their Cthulhu fully slotted and being effective at the same time. It's impossible. Good, and then we have the Wolpertinger touching on both friends. Toast Goobert is also very happy. Gold armor and the power plot in mecha armor. Can sell all the stuff. Because are we going to slot it in the end or not? Could we just... Let's sell the shield. It's not going to happen. Good. We don't really have the vampire armor or anything else that gives us block continuously. Because realistically, in the end game, in the late game, the gold armor will always cleanse and never give block. So we have 6 gold. Let's get the protective purse. Let's get the floor to pass in the bag. Now we have base stamina regeneration improved. I wonder if the gold armor just shuts us down. No. The mecha armor just shuts us down. Base stamina regeneration minus 100%. So, but we will still regenerate with these things, right? Hopefully. Let's find out. Good, here's the thing we're gonna craft and start the battle. Let's see. Are we regeneration? Are we regenerating stamina or are we not regenerating stamina? This is really hard to tell. They're running out of stamina. We are invulnerable. Let's scale. Hopefully outscale them. With our 400 hit points. 300 hit points. 350 hit points. Looking good. 250 hit points. We're taking damage. But they're taking way more damage. Good. Let's check out our stamina. You can click here on stamina. And then whoosh, and then whoosh, whoosh. Bloodthorn is using stamina. Mecha armor is giving stamina. Gained mecha armor, but total 38.2. But did we regenerate stamina? That is what we're trying to find out. I think we do. Because look at this. From 25.25 to 25.33. Here, our stamina is going up. Actually, it's going down. Because we gained something. Alright. Then from here to there. Here we're going down again. Because of Bloodthorn hits. Let's go further up. Health. Gained maximum stamina. Alright. Oh, it does say we gain maximum stamina. But we do gain maximum stamina with the mecha armor. Generally gain maximum stamina mecha armor. Here we're using stamina. We are of the impression that neither the Star of Courage, nor the Flawed to Pass, and nor the Wolpertinger does anything for us stamina-wise. That's under the impression. We're under the impression here. Because the mecha armor just deletes base stamina regeneration. But we don't know for sure. How do we find this out now? Detective burst, gain mecha armor. 2.11, so when we use some stamina here, because we're hitting with the Bloodthorn, then we're down to 13.1. Oh, here we're at 13.2. And we did not gain maximum stamina. Alright, so we do regenerate. Good. That's all we need to know. Another Wolpertinger. Interesting. Are we crafting gems now? There's only 4 more rounds. Emeralds. Let's craft gems now because we are going to buy gems in the end. Prismatic orb. Could help with the vampirism. Could front load some debuffs. Oh, wait a minute. That's what we wanted actually, because of the Jinx. Right. So where is room for the Jinx then? Up here on top. Here would be the only space. That's a new website, by the way. Only space. Good. We can get rid of the banana. Right, and then buy the prismatic orb, which is in a horrible place, but don't care. And then we're going to look for inventory space. Awkward potion build. Awkward potion build, yes or no? Since we already have a potion build and money is of no concern because we have high economy with the gold armor, we're going to buy it. Cog on sale? Sure. Bring it in. Bada bim. We could craft a bunch of gems here now. We could craft the burb immediately. I guess we do it. The gems we will not craft immediately. We can craft them during the battle there. Good, let's craft the bird though. Boom. Ah, it's like poetry. Paradise Burb is in. He's very dark. He's dark as well. Oh, we love the Paradise Burb. Oh man. Good. You're also going to give us a chance to duplicate the buffs, and the Wolpertinger will say thank you. He's not going to touch them, which would make him faster. But he's gonna get... he can listen to the burb sing. That's inspiring enough. Or we move him out here somewhere. Ah, it's not realistic. 2 gold remaining. We could have immediately crafted our heart container into a corrupted container, but we missed out on that. It's not a big deal. Because honestly, it doesn't fit. We can do whatever we want, but fitting the heart container is just not in the cards. And we do like the sludge of the fourth life here, so yeah. We'd love some more toast, and would we? No, the fourth life is as perfectly slotted as it could be. No, I think we're good. Vampirism does not sit in the burb, but it could. That is interesting now. Do we have something that wants to trigger fast? We do. Alright, that's a little bit better. Still, if we could make the heart container work, that would be great. It could be up here and the heart container could be there. Maybe. And the bird could be here. Not. It could be there though. And then what? And then the armor goes over there. What is gained? What is gained? Gained is we have 3 additional regeneration front loaded. What is lost? Healing goes slower. It already goes super fast, doesn't it? No, it actually goes slow. It just heals for a huge amount is all. Yeah, I think the heart container is not in the cards. Even if it's corrupted, and then it doesn't give frontal regeneration anymore, so... Good, let's go and craft our gems. We can sell this. We should probably sell this since it's not slottable. Is it really not slottable? Now we can double check all we want, but in the end, we're already looking very good here. Let's just start the battle. Good. Can't believe we leave this godly item there. Paid good money for. Good. They're also going to try and get some regeneration here with a big bowl of treats. They also have the Paradise Burb. They also go invulnerable. And now we have to duke it out. Oh, they gain a lot of empower. I think they're going to win this. Fatigue. It's not enough. We did get corrupted and we got owned by this ranger. It's a buff ranger is what it is. Big ball of treats, girl archer with huge damage because of the empower. An empower ranger, huh? Not a power ranger, guys, it's an empower ranger. Red chef, gain regeneration. Oh, this is brutal. This is brutal. Where is this empower coming from? They stole some from us. And then the carrots, of course. A little bit of empower. Random buffs. Deal damage. Why do we have this guesswork going on? Let's find out precisely. Carrot gave them empower. Red Chef gave them empower. Oh yeah. Oh dear. So the carrot 12, the Red Chef 11, Another carrot is 6. Sapphire Whelp. Random other buff. Also 6. And then they have even more red chefs. And the squirrel stole some from us. Big ball of trees. Gain 2 random buffs. Seriously? The 2 random buffs are in power? Oh man. Yeah, it was brutal. Maybe we should have slaughtered the heart container. Could not out heal. Healing is damage. This is really good. No, we did nothing wrong. We just got countered. We got outplayed actually. They have the better deck. So, do we make the crown? If we make the crown, we cannot slot it. That's a problem. 21 gold, let's see. Maybe Cap of Resilience is now the way to go. Let's do it. Cap of Discomfort. Because the fatigue didn't do anything for us. Last round it tried, but it failed. Stamina sack, sure. Another gem, of course. Reroll. Awkward inventory space doesn't fit now. Katana we don't do. Let's reroll. Protective purse for sure. 16 for perfect to pass is definitely too much. Let's reroll again. With the Nikki, we have the heart container with the glowing crown. Nikki. Oof, Nikki would be very good. Next round, definitely we're gonna make them fit here somewhere. Maybe even so that they have 41 at least in value, and then I mean that's what we want them for actually. Good. Let's sell this thing. We have 8 gold. How do we fit the stamina sack? 8 gold. We could go here and increase the speed of the burp. Seems reasonable. Good. And then what? Could put a banana here. I think we sold it though. This is the best we can do. Let's start the bet. But we have 8. It's not enough to buy the Nikki. Not prepared to sell anything. Let's do it. 3 more rounds. Flame Whip, Friendly Fire, Turbo Shelling. Wow, what is this? 2 Chili Gooberts, perfectly slotted? Amazing. Steel Goobert. They print the heat. Oh, they print the heat for sure. Wow, the speed. The speed is amazing. Fatigue damage coming in and we die. Wow, this is a true heat printer. Really good. Use spikes? Yeah, they had spikes. Not sure how they got them. Wolpertinger maybe. Giving vampirism, mana, spikes, luck, and power. Yeah. Pineapple gives extra spikes. Just a pineapple and Wolpertinger and you can print heat with this setup. Fascinating. Good. Let's keep going. Survive a couple more rounds. 3 tries remaining. Oh, we're using up our tries like no tomorrow now. Good, but now we're nice and protected with a Cap of Discomfort. That feels good. Cap of Discomfort feels so good. Let's bring the Nikki in, but 37 here, 34 there. 49, beautiful. Crafting up the gems. Maybe not. There's not many rounds remaining. Good, heroic potion, no need. It is on sale though. Just put it in here somewhere. Good. What else did we get? Reroll. Fanny pack, for sure. Let's put you here, you there, and then we have a faster blood manipulation. And a faster burb. Why is it called burb? That is so disconcerting. Let's reroll again. Or buy the divine potion here. Yes. Just to have it. Here's another green gem. Okay, a couple more rounds. Should we craft them? Does it matter? No, it doesn't matter. Good. Blood amulet. Tempting. Wonder if it could fit somewhere. No, it cannot even fit anywhere. Let's start the battle then. Good. If we don't get a highly specialized board as an opponent, we should win. This is a bowl of treats again. They are not printing as much. Oh, they are they're debuffing us. Oh, we take damage? Oh, we die? Oh. Man. Yeah, this looks like a fall off in power. Definitely. Good, we have 2 tries remaining. Oh, this is gonna be terrible looking in the history. We did win all but 1, and then the last 5 we just lost. Yikes. A stamina sack for 5. Here's a gem. Less healing for the opponent. Immediately quaff the potion. Reroll. Oh, there was another Nikki. That would have been a good idea. Cannot fit this party. It is on sale. Yeah, we're done. Absolutely done. Blueberries. Unstable recombinated last round. Genius. Genius. Why does the game not give us a gem? All these small gems. Yeah. Here's a bigger gem. Yeah. Dum ba-dum. Box of riches. We can sell our old one, by the way. Corrupted crystal on sale for 4. Can sell the heroic potion and buy the corrupted crystal. Can we fit it around? Of course not. Can we speed it up? Of course not. I guess we could do this then. Oops. I'll look at that. Good. Get the parties. In the party, and then we do this. Whoop, and whoop. And that's it. That's our board. Can reroll one more time and cry. Start the battle. Back to battle. Oh, they have 2 vampiric armors. They have the serpent staff. Now, very hopeful, even though this is a falcon blade. Yeah, we're super duper hopeful. Wait, can we punch through this block? Oh man, what is this? What is this? We hate the engineer. We hate them with a passion. Good. But if we go mecha for empower, we need a lot of small guns. And the Cthulhu didn't get empowered. I think the Cthulhu and the healing there could have been like a prismatic sword or something. Would have been way better, and then holiness around it would have been way, way, way better. Let's look at the history. We were not able in round 14 to increase ourselves in power any longer, and then we lost 4 in a row. Brutal. But that's sometimes how it goes. One more? I think we can play one more. Yes. Let's try one more run. Even though it was nice, but not as satisfying as it could have been. We did get plus 16 points here. And what attempt are we starting here? Attempt number 7 on the current patch. Yes, and 2 successful runs. What about this? Let's have this. Have a little bit of a battle here of our old board versus the new board. I think this Pyromancer will win against the Toast Goobert. Let's see. Let's see. Yes, Toast Goobert, not great. Never again. It's a big fall off in power, like the Cthulhu. Wonder if you have a magic damage theme, then probably yes. We are the Reaper. This is our favorite character together with the Berserker. Now we're surely gonna do well. Let's find out. What is these starting items? Broom, bada boom. Poison. Storage coffin is in. Don't want to make a shovel, but we can put the peon in. We can attack a little bit faster. We can give it a food so it hits harder, and the food can trigger inside of the storage coffin as well. You can also buy the whetstone, just for fun. Nah, for the katana, not for fun. For the katana. Katana in the storage coffin. This is going to be a poison deck. We're not even that keen of getting a poison deck. Unhealing and vampirism we had. We had the super combo with the engineer, but we couldn't make something of it. That is so sad. We should have gone for a prismatic orb. Endgame. Here we could go... Yeah, this should be our goal every time. Prismatic sword, Bloodthorn, and what is our third gun? That is 3 spaces. Prismatic orb, Bloodthorn, Null Blade. Good, we cannot get the Null Blade, but here we can get a Stankus instead. Get a Stankus, could get a Katana. We will see. If we end up with a Katana and a Bloodthorn, if we end up with a Katana and a Prismatic Sword, I think we're gonna be alright. Yeah, but fast triggering things inside of a storage coffin is pretty cool. If we end up with a Scythe, we're not gonna be happy, I don't think. Because then we have to go for mushrooms and snake and stuff. Not a fan. Let's start the battle. This is a good first round. Have to take our word for it. Now, 2 wooden swords inside of a relic case and a health potion. Good. Are we debuffing? Can we get it? We're out of stamina already. We're hitting hard with the pan and the broom. Didn't even need to debuff. So much for that. Piggy on sale. Leather bag. Wooden sword on sale. So this will now cost us a lot of stamina, so let's get rid of pain actually. Screw that. Are we going for hero sword? I think yes. Banana as well, early game. And then we have 4 gold remaining. Do we reroll? Do we need inventory space? Not really, we're just gonna start the battle. Let's go for economy. Good. Because we are triggering fast, we have a little bit of stamina to hit with our 2 guns. Sustainability is low, just a garlic and a banana. But it could be nice. And it is nice. The Pyromancer dies. Good. Blood manipulation. There's a Stankus, by the way. I think yes, why not? Blood manipulation, it's gotta be the blood manipulation, right? On the other hand, enchanted weapons. Where's our katana? Our katana is gone. Enchanted weapons on Bloodthorn and Stankus. But blood manipulation is so good. Healing is damage. It's always the blood manipulation. Good. Healing herbs we have. Leather bag. You're also triggering, aren't you? Put you in there. Inventory space. Healing herbs. Because healing is damage. Bank the stone. Lump of coal, no. Reroll. Another garlic. Why not? Since we're using up one. And we can fit it as well. Good. Can we fit it even better? Move this upwards. No. Move this downwards. Yes. Beautiful. Stankus is gonna get made. We have 2 garlic to protect ourselves and to poison them and take out their vampirism. Very nice. We can throw a stone out of spite. Here's another whetstone. Sure. Early game is a good investment. What if you can flip this around? No. Ah, it's alright. Good. And then we start the pepper bell. So damage output should be fine now. Sustainability is also fine. Do they outplay us? Is this impotent rage? It still looks dangerous, but I think we're alright here. Good. Beautiful. Boom. Now we have a Stankus. And it's surrounded by food as well. Shepherd's Crook? Don't. But why not? Let's grab another sword. We make the Shepherd's Crook, and we grab another sword. Just because it's hard to find in the mid-game to the late game. Can bank the broom. What things are triggering these? Can get the inventory space. Can sell a little thing like the stone. And go for even more economy. Is this madness? Maybe, but we're off so well. Could speed up something. No, we rather have the stamina. Stamina usage is low, but these things are triggering fast. Well, the broom isn't. Stamina is low. Are we going to fit the wooden sword as well? Or is that madness? There's space. Stamina is low. Let's fit the wooden sword. I don't know. No, it's high. We only have 1 banana. And the Stankus is not fitted. I don't think so. It's fine. We're good. This is round 4. Start the pepper bell. We're not convinced, actually. Claws of attack, hero shield, and lump of coal inside of a boomerang. Oh man. This boomerang is stealing our stuff, and we die. I don't think we can win this. Please, 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 with poison maybe? And we win! We win with a poison. Oh, that was rough. Well, we have a shepherd's crook to protect us now, and here is the hungry blade. Good. How do you fit best? Like this. Can't believe the stank is being so hard to fit here. can fit. So we're going to end up with the Bloodthorn again, which we're not even mad about. This broom was bagged, but since we have a Hungry Blade now, the broom is no longer needed. Let's get rid of it. We have a bunch of piggies. Still. We're looking for the prismatic. And then we have prismatic, Bloodthorn, and Stankus. Good. Another banana. Wondering now. This is a good call. If you move everything upwards, might even be able to fit it. You go here. You go there. If we fit... Oh! We can fit a third banana, a second banana. Oh, this is amazing. Second banana, Star of Courage, and we can afford all these guns. That is the idea. Can we get a trigger inside of the storage coffin? Oh, we trigger once here on the herbs. Can reroll, we have 5 gold. This doesn't look good. Gloves of Haste. Where is the... Do we not have another mother? No, we have put the whetstone into the shepherd's crook and into the Stankus. So we don't have a third whetstone. Because we were thinking maybe make a hero sword and then a falcon blade. Because super fast triggering inside of the storage coffin could poison a lot. But let's leave this be, I suppose. Start the battle. Good, how we're looking. This is a Claws of Attack and a Schmel Totem and a Molten Dagger on a Pyromancer. Amulet of Feasting is not slotted. How are they hitting so hard? This is crazy pants. Come on, please survive this. Yes, we did barely. Phew. Phew. I think it might be time to sell the pigs and be a little bit more powerful instead. There is a holy armor, but it's full price. I think I might just buy the fanny pack. Timothy. Heal for 50, gain 5 in power if the opponent drops below 30% health. We like to think that when the opponent drops below 30% health, we are already in a great spot. So, yeah. On hit, chances steal a random buff, on the other hand. Could be nice on a fast thing like the Stankus. Sure. Surely that's a huge increase in power. Another wooden sword. I don't know. This doesn't look good. We don't need inventory space. We will speed up our bananas. For sure. We can bank the sword for no reason. We can bank the stone, throw it out of spite. This wasn't an increase in power. Let's reroll one more time. Goobert. Goobert is not an increase in power. There's another piggy. We can sell the chip to pass and get another piggy. Out of desperation. Let's do it. This is crazy. But we're so confident that this is a good board. Except we're not. Let's see what happens. This might have been a mistake. On the other hand, we didn't find anything that makes us more powerful. Come on, Stankus, you're super fast. Super fast. Steal me this stuff. Nice. Poison them, they poison us. Good. We can live with that. And then we win clearly against the shovel, of course. I think we stole all the things that would have sealed the deal. Seal the deal is an interesting new unique skill. Came with the latest patch. Now we have a stamina sack. Good. That's a little bit more inventory space, but here there's nothing we need. Walrus tusk, no. Just looking for the thorn whip, I suppose. Reroll. Blood amulet on sale. That's not a bad idea. Good. And then we look for a thorn whip more. There it is. Next round or this round? Not prepared to sell anything. I mean, we could sell the blood amulet. Let's wait another round. Is it madness? Let's wait another round. Can sell 2 pigs and buy it immediately. This is round 7. Questions can be slotted. This succeed. This is there. This is terrible. The inventory space situation is just awful. Let's wait another round. Could buy the potion belt. Let's buy the potion belt. That saves us a bunch of inventory space, actually. Might be even enough for the thing. It is enough for the thing. Well, looks like the time is now. Nah, it doesn't look like the time. It kind of looks like the time is now, but it isn't. How do we fit everything nicely? Dun, 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 dun. Oh, this all doesn't matter. Bum bum bum. How can you not fit? Alright, so the piggies are happy as well. Next round we're going to craft up our bloodthorn. Bunch of vampirism here. Start the battle. Good. Can we steal some buffs from them? 4 luck. Empower. We did steal the empower immediately. Ooh, this is a lot of stuff to steal here. Can we steal luck so we hit every time? With accuracy 90%. No, we can't. But the damage output is good. And we win without a problem. Good. Hexblade for 5 or Vampirist for 10. That's the choices here. Hexblade is super interesting. More accuracy. Ghost put debuff. We don't mind the Hexblade. Hexblade is quite good. Now we're going to craft our beloved Bloodthorn. Where do we fit this? Here and there? Here and there? Right. Maybe. How we're looking. Weapons gain 2 damage. You don't gain 2 damage. At the start. Would love for that to work. But it doesn't. 12 gold. Walrus tusk on sale. Unstable recombinator. Perfect. This is amazing. We have 3 pigs. Oh, this is so good. Let's look for inventory space first. There's a fanny pack. Here's a healing herb. There's a blood amulet. We don't need the cards, which is good news. Since we have the cursed dagger, we don't need the cards. Cards give frontal luck, and that's the one of the reasons you grab them. Even though regeneration and aces are very tempting. Very tempting. Very much so. Okay, somehow make this happen. Boom, boom, boom. Can we put all the piggies in already? That would be amazing. We can. This is crazy. Crazy pants. What if we put the walrus tusk in as well? Impossible. Good, Unstable Recombinator is doing its thing. The rest is slotted. Plus 2 damage on the Hungry Blade is not happening. Stamina usage is high. We have 2 bananas. We have 2 bananas. We have 2 bananas, not bananas. 8 for the blood amulet is expensive. Let's not. Just buy the deck of cards and the healing herbs in the future. Because we want to run the cards around and get lovers and aces. Aces are fantastic. If we do a lovers, do an ace, do a lovers, do an ace, do a lovers, do an ace, do a lovers, do an ace. That's really super duper powerful. Not because of the ace crit, but because of the many buffs that scale the Bloodthorn. Good, let's start the Beppa Bell. What is this? We never lost against a dragon deck. There's no chance. Dragon Nest, come on, please, 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 don't let me be a liar. Come on, you can do it. Hit him, hit him. Ah, and we lost, of course, of course. Oh, this is so annoying, because in the early mid-game here, the Dragon Nest is so powerful, with a bunch of front-loaded buffs. And then they somehow punched through. Got unlucky with crits, and then we're dead. Oh man, and a little bit too late we recombinated this. It was a crafting round. That's for sure. And we get a stupid lightsaber. Oh man, insult to injury. Horrible. We were so hopeful here. This is the first loss, and a disgusting Schnelly. Horrible. Yeah, the recombinator was awful. Gold, 24, so that's something. And there is our first ace. Here's more frontal regeneration. Could go for customers now, since we're only looking for good things. Yep, let's do it. And a reroll. Fly Garrick on sale. There's a scythe. Here's the leather armor. Costs 7, but is worth it. Dum bum bum. You go here, you go there. That ace is not very helpful. Dum bu 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 bum. I hate that ace. Good, we make a vampiric armor. And then we keep everything as is. A frontal luck, which means we hit every time now. It's quite important. Start the hold on. There's a Fly Agaric. Fly Agaric is better than a garlic. Might get rid of the garlic. Might bank it. Alright, start the battle. Good, and we still need the bananas because we have the Bloodthorn in the stack. And we want the prismatic next. please win this. You're out of stamina. You cannot win against us. Good, thank you. Da-da. Whoosh. Now we have the vampiric armor, which is quite good. Full body protection. All we need is boots and a helmet for the full body protection. Enchanted weapons. Ooh, enchanted weapons. And then on a prismatic? Yes. There's the Nicky again. Maybe we can do without the Nicky. Do we need inventory space for sure? And what else? Could put the garlic here. Put the enchanted weapons there. Right. 8 gold reroll. More stamina sack. And more garlic. This is interesting but impossible to slot. Demonic flask. Fly Garrick makes a mushroom. Just upon feeling all the time. Doomcap. Might be too important not to grab. And then we can put it on the other side here. Break on through the other side. We move this around. Still no lovers. Then have the Doomcap here. In the end. Good, let's slot all the awkward stuff. 7. Could sell this for 2. Stone for 1. Is 3. Get another garlic for no reason. Do we make the Doomcap now? Now is better than later. Customer card, goodbye. 2, 4, and 1. Makes 7. Right. Doomcap. Boom, boom. Everything fits in there now. Then. And the prismatic goes down here. That is the plan. Stamina wise, we are going to need a wolf thing here somewhere. And 2 bananas stay. Start the battle. Bum bum bee bum bee bum. Good, what is this? 2 dragons? And a piggy pinata? I don't think they stand a chance. Boom. Bee bum bee bum bum. There's another ace. We got a mushroom. I'm gonna fit it in. Okay, run the cards. I'll run New York. Wait a minute. Here. This thing in. Ha! We have our sword. Unbelievable! Yay! That's amazing. How do we slot everything proper? Let's go here. Good. You go there. All the things are here. Whoosh and foosh. This is reasonable even. No, it's not. Here. There. Cards are just out of luck. Which is a shame, honestly. There could be a double drop here, but what then there? Doesn't help the cards. Cards can also be cluttered up in one space. There is a way to lay them out correctly. It's just very hard to do. Yeah, just inventory space is the issue. But we're good. Stamina usage very high is going to stay very high. Can we somehow, in the end, move this around. Wonder if you can move this in for all guns. This would fit 2 guns. The front loader 2 damage is not the worst. Not the worst we've ever seen. Good, it is what it is. Let's start the battle. Wow, the triple vampirism here. Nice. Whoosh. 8 vampirism. We start out with 8 vampirism. We're immediately full health. And we deal a lot of damage here. Boom. We reduce their healing and we increase the damage they take. Good. Really shouldn't have lost against that dragon deck. That didn't feel right. Prismatic Sword is in. 0301. It's fine, honestly. Fanny Pack. Fanny Pack for... don't know how this is going to look in the end. Darkest Lotus. Gain for mana. Remove 3 random buffs from your opponent. Could be touching on the sword, huh? Maybe remove all the food from this area. The food is the only thing keeping us from running out of stamina. Here's another pig. But piggy time is over. Let's reroll. Pineapple, banana, toad, whetstone. That's not good. That's not a good reroll. Let's look for more inventory space. We get it here. Another fly agaric. For 3. All the space there must be different. So we will ignore the storage coffin. And we want the guns in so that they deal damage. We could have this here. No. This could be... Could this be all of them? This is all guns slotted. Could have a food schmituration up here. Let's redo our board. We have 10 gold. Do we buy the fly agaric or not? For a second doom cap. Let's buy the fly agaric. Reroll. Bank the stone. Nikki for 10. Reroll. Blood amulet. Blood amulet, of course. Right. So this is reasonable. Put everything you deathly. You have to touch on everything. Food schmituration is here. This would be up rather, but how much up? Rather like this. And then maybe do 2 things here. But remember, bananas. And this one goes there. The armor is in nicely. If we could corrupt all this, which is not that realistic. Let's sell 1 garlic. And buy this awkward inventory space. can run the cards around down here. We can fit anything vampiric there. Or otherwise, like holy. Or even more different things. What did we get there unique treasure wise? Unique treasure wise we got... Oh yeah, Timothy. Timothy. Almost inclined to sell Timothy. Need smaller food. See if the cards are good. Cards are good. Da boom boom boom. This just doesn't look like we're gonna get the banana in. Can do this. Get the banana in. Oh, this is perfect. Wonderful. And then we still have fanny packs. Things that trigger fast. Things that trigger fast for 500, Alex. What is thorny and red? Oh no, that's the answer. This gun deals a lot of damage and scales very fast. It is also red and thorny. What is the bloodthorn? This gun is very colorful and does a lot of different things. That's the field. Things that trigger fast for 1000. What is the prismatic sword? I think we're going to move this all over to the left side 2 spaces. And then we can do triggering things here. Even more. Or we move everything out like crazy. This thing can go anywhere. If we were to move this over, I really want to do it here. Here is where I want to have this. Because the Shepherd's Crook also triggers. Every time it resists. We think that is how it works. Alright, let's try this. This is a little bit madness, but that's what we're known for. Good. Dum dim bum bum. I don't know how the rest will fit. Could do the doubles fanny packs here as well. Is that reasonable? I don't know. If it is. You go here, I suppose. Right. And then the mushroom. And then something else that triggers fast. Oh, this does look awkward again. We don't have anything that triggers. That's alright. Let's trigger the cards once. Oh no. Down here. And then just like that. Good. Timothy is in. You're 1.4. You're 1.4. 40% faster. You're 1.4. 20% faster. Because we have no magical item. Otherwise, it would be 28. And with another one, it would be 34 or something. Good. This is great. I think we can start the battle. Stamina usage is still very high. That's fine. A lot of lifesteal. And chance to inflict 4 random debuffs on hit. 10% chance only. Because the Doom Cap cannot fit there. That's alright. Start it up, Buttercup. Looking good. Right, 100 block. Oh, they deal damage. Whoops, frostbite. That's alright. Do we scale? We have 12 vampirism. Can we win this? No. Oh, man. What happened? Timothy didn't help. 1.04, 1.35, 1.54. Didn't get lucky with crits, huh? Huh? Why don't you have a crit? Well, +1 critical hit chance per debuff. Oh, they cleansed themselves. They cleansed themselves so hard. We were not able to poison them. For some reason. What is this cleansing action? Chance to they nullified our buffs, they reduced our healing. But how the heck did they cleanse themselves? Maybe we just didn't do anything? Poison, Doomcap, we did. What happened? Yeah, they got this. They got poisoned, they got blinded, they got frosted. And then they cleansed it so fast. Snowmaster? Cleanse a debuff. Oh no. 3 Snowmasters. We didn't know 3 Snowmasters would be so powerful. Well, that's the second one lost. Ruby Egg on sale. Halo Fire Wizard. Reflect 3 debuffs. It is on sale and it is another dude. Does a dude have anything on hit? No. Ruby. How do we make you into a chunk? With a card, and the card is right there. On hit gain. Wonder if we could play with a ruby chunk. Just asking for a friend. It costs only 10. And it's super powerful. Let's get it in. Then we have a blueberries. Sure. And we have a blood amulet we cannot buy. Really would like a gloves here or something. Gloves here, chunk there. Forget about the cards. Start the battle. Blood amulet. Yeah, it started up. It's fine. Good. They have a Nikki and it's slotted, and they have a water elemental. Come on, we have the good guns. We're out of stamina a lot. We still need our Wolpertinger, but the ruby chunk is first, maybe. Fanny pack is in, but a boom. Can move this over a little bit so that a knife hits more often. Can we not fit the cards? 15 gold. Blood amulet, sure. Or we could do a second vampiric armor. Nah, I don't think so. The chunk needs space. This is all inventory space as well. Let's reroll. There's lovers finally. 5 on a stamina sack. Can run this around, why not? Whoosh, whoosh. Whoosh. Whoosh, and then what? Maybe like this. No, this is not as nice as we thought it could be. Right, let's put the blueberries up there. Speeding up the banana? No, let's speed up the mushroom. Wait, if this was like that, we could speed up both. Beautiful. It's like it was meant to be. 5 on this next round. What if we can refit things here better? Put this there. Maybe. Put this there. Maybe. Definitely. Good. Speed up things. Yes, we can speed up the mushroom and the banana. Good, and then we fit the cards around. You run the lovers. You run the ace. You run the dragon, and you run the ace. Oh. What? Surely this is possible somehow. Absolutely, this is super duper possible. Very reluctant to sell a leather bag. Might be what we have to do now. Not 100% sure. Or we can sell this awkward thing here. Good. I think we screwed ourselves. Oh, how is this so hard? Wait a minute. Go here. You go there. You go down. And then we have a field. Again, the top left is not needed. Can't stay empty. Let's put the start of the Philharmonica Orchestra there. This is all alright. The banana has a problem now. One fewer banana. Don't like it. If this one space could be there. There's a cap of resilience. Let's reserve it. Yeah, we want the banana here. We just want it there. Don't know if it's good. Don't know if it's bad. But we want it there. Right. Can I have 2 herbs? And then we run the cards. We start with the lovers. We continue with the ace. We have a dragon next. Oh, are you serious? Ah, this is terrible. How do we fit this? Then we want another ace. You go up here. I need to fit the banana. There's no 2 ways about it. We're gonna fit it like that. Good. And when we say good, we mean bad. There's space. Terrible. Terrible, horrible. But everything's in. Good. Stanker slotted only 3 times. Enchanted weapons completely slotted. Curse the dagger completely slotted. Shepherd's crook completely slotted. Prismatic sword as much as possible. And we run all the cards. Which is good. 2 bananas here. And quite slow, but good enough to sustain the very high stamina usage. 4 tries remaining. Survive 5 rounds. Start the battle. This is the end game. We should be good. We should be super powerful, but we don't feel like it. Are we getting wrecked here? Oh, it's a Molten Greatsword. Very dangerous business, but we deal damage as well. Not enough. Barely not enough. This was a close call. Ah, so sad. There's the Wolpertinger we wanted. Let's get them. Ruby Whelp is in. And we're gonna chunk it up here. And we need to find some space for the Wolpertinger, which is really hard to do. 5 gold remaining. Look for inventory. There's a leather bag. Good. So that means we can rectify this situation here. Can rectify this situation there just now. Helmet is in, is it? Wish we could somehow bring the Wolpertinger in. Could bring them in here. If the enchanted weapons are comfortable somewhere else. And they're not. Comfortable nowhere else. Upstairs one. Upstairs one. Da boom, bim, boom. Why'd you grab this shepherd's crook? Oh dear. The Stankus is completely unhappy now. Let's try and rectify a little bit. Double nano time. Like how? This doesn't look like we want it to be like that. But we can move everything to the right and speed up things even further. Can we? You go here, and I go there. 3 slotted Stankus is fine. Good, 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 good. Put the helmet in. Star is in. And the rest is good. Stamina use is very high, 0 gold, survive 4 rounds, 3 tries remaining. Here's a shiny Schmel, which we actually like. Well, we don't like it as much as other things. I think we need more prismatic warps here. Let's start the battle. Good. What do we have? A stone golem? They're going to stun us. They have a falcon blade as well. It's a fast stone golem. Can we outpace them? No. There's no chance. Forest dragon, pumpkin, stone golem. Nothing. Right, we have a ruby chunk now. Ruby chunk is nothing. Interesting. Let's squish him in here. Cannot be sped up. Right. And then we go for a prismatic orb, which somehow is not slotted completely here. but is alright. We could go for Vampiric Dagger. Over there. Could go for Poison Dagger as well. Vampiric Dagger. It would help out. And if it helps out, it's a good idea. For the last couple rounds. It's a very nice board, we like it. But we don't think it's particularly powerful, especially here in the end game now. Last 3 rounds. 0 gold remaining. Let's start the battle. Good, we have a Wolpertinger and Shunk now. That should be good. We're getting a little bit corrupted there, and we cannot cleanse. We're out of stamina is not good news. Blinded, but we have the luck. The frost is accumulating. We have a little bit of heat to counteract. Fatigue damage sets in. We have scaled. Can we win? Yes. We can barely win. That was close, but we did like winning. There's Shovel and a Burning Blade. Oh man. This was a Pyromancer really. This doesn't look like much. Our idea is to make them take additional damage and reduce their heal. That's our idea. How is this not more powerful? Let's not complain because we did win this round. And we do have our Vampiric Dagger now. So Prismatic Orb is 1412. And the Prismatic Sword is 1512. Good. Another Prismatic Orb here could be great. There is no really space. It's not really space for cards. There's no real space for cards. That's what we're trying to say. Yeah, Ace and Lovers. We wish we could do it. But without the bananas, we're gonna have a stamina problem, despite our Wolpertinger here. So instead, we're going to look for proper inventory space. Could also ignite this coal for the last round. Sure. And let's reroll this. Flute is on sale. Gain block and stamina. Gain 2 stamina every 4.7. We gain 2 stamina definitely every 5 seconds. A little bit faster even. So this is about the same. This is faster. It's about the same, but it's a 1 in 3. And what do we do with the luck? I don't know. Flute. Flute instead of Stank. It would save us a bunch of inventory space. Crown costs 12. Crown costs 12. Just to state effect. Crown costs 12. Gin lamp, actually. Gin lamp? Can we touch a gun with this? You could go here. You could go... you would love to be here, actually. You can be fine over there, 1411. Instead of 1412. Oh, absolutely. And then the Gin lamp could go here, increase the speed of the Prismatic Sword. Be very magical. Give us what we need. Let's do it, Good, 2411, 2412. Seems reasonable. Blood manipulation does not touch on many things. 4 is all. Good, we have 2 gold remaining. Can sell something for the flute, like a banana. Could compromise and sell only 1 banana. If you sell only one banana, then I don't know. Put this there. We cannot even put the banana flat. Cannot even fit the other banana. Maybe we can move this around. There's no chance. Fruit instead of banana. Could move this to the left and lay this flat. It wouldn't be that bad. Wouldn't be as bad as not doing it. Hold on, what is this? What is this now? How is this different? Oh, Stänkes, that's right. Good. Bada bum bum. You can go here, you can go there. You cannot go anywhere else. You can have the Stank, huh? The chunk, not the Stank. The Stank you're already helping. Yeah, we want this. Sell the banana. Bring the flute. Could sell this other garbage as well. Let's look for something else first. Nothing. Genius. Can sell this next round then, I suppose, or for inventory space. Good. Do we want the demonic flask? How much do we debuff? Cursed dagger, prismatic sword, twice a 10% chance now. Good question. Demonic flask, another mushroom. Could fit in here. Just needs 7. How? We sell the Cup of Resilience. 4 plus 2 is 6. Plus one of these. I think yes. Is it too greedy? Maybe, maybe not. Oh, we have a double fanny now. We can do things. And we're gonna put them there. Whoosh, whoosh. Bomb, bomb, bottom. Cup of Resilience. Potty, in the potty, in the potty. This is 5, and this is 5 stars as well. It could be 6. Good. Yeah, Stank is no longer that happy. But happy enough. Timothy is in. Timothy is never doing anything. Chance to resist buffs or resist debuffs. Let's resist some debuffs instead. Because our scaling is fine. On the other hand, we steal buffs. Nah, they gain too many buffs now. In this end game. Let's just have it in the armor then. Toss the stone out of spite. Start the battle. 2 tries remaining. Oh, this is very nice. We will have seen all 18 rounds, which constitutes a perfect run by our own definition. Now, it would have been nice to have a perfect run, but did get unlucky here and there. Let's see if you can win this one. Come on, Chunk. Do a stun. Do a stun. Oh. Painful. Round is lost against the Cupcake Mage. Printing regeneration. Oh, this is sad. Alright, we have our second mushroom now. Just amazing. If we have a 1 slot food, we can slot it in here. And the Stank will be more happy. Good. If we get another prismatic, cannot slot it. Oh. I suppose we would put the bloody dagger somewhere else. Jinxotea could use the thing. What if we take out the Shepherd's Crook? Move the gun upwards instead. But where would you take it out? We'll put it here. Let's look for a protective purse first, I suppose. Bank the stone. Out of habit. Dark Lotus is on sale, but doesn't help. We could immediately have a complete board. Rather have a protective purse than this potion belt. Costs us more to reroll. Let's reroll. Gin lamp, reroll. Protective purse, fanny pack. Alright, protective purse. Fanny pack. This is the last round. Which means the bird doesn't do anything for us. It looks nice over here. Doesn't do anything for us, but it does look nice over there. I could increase the damage there. This is all completely unreasonable. I think we're just gonna lose the last round with dignity. Fanny pack. Can we not have our cake and eat it as well? That would be great. Yeah, we can put the bird here. Here is a great space for a bird. We have 2 stones. We have a fanny pack. Let's re-roll. One last time. There's a fly agaric. Alright, oh man. Fly agaric over here. This is just pathetic. Can we speed up something else as well? Absolutely. Get rid of the leather bag. Good and good. And good. And we're gonna throw 2 stones out of spite. Also, we're gonna reroll one more time. Just to see what could have been. And then we're gonna start the battle. And lose. With a lot of dignity. But we did see all 18 rounds. Which makes this a very perfect run. So we did alright. We also had this nice feeling of, hey, Bloodthorn and Prismatic. Yay! Bloodthorn and Prismatic Sword and not the stamina to use it. Yeah. Sad. We shouldn't have gone for the chunk maybe either. It's fine. Plus 7 points. All 18 rounds. Let's check out the history. Beautiful. Oof. A little bit painful, actually. Should we let these 2 losers fight? What was our greatest board here? This was the best one. Wow. And was a dragon deck. And a single prismatic sword. 2 neckies. Oh yeah, that was really cool. Let's fight against the loser pyromancer here. See how we're doing against them with 3 crowns. Look at this pyromancer with 2 enraged phoenixes. That was the definition of impotent rage, I suppose. Good, getting wrecked. We did our best. We're not the best pyromancer player, I suppose. Let's fight against then the hopeless engineer. With a toast goobert. And a Cthulhu. I don't know what they were thinking. Are they food or are they not food? Terrible. Terrible build. Of course we win against them. Easy. And then at the last, the 3rd run we had on the new attempt. is against is doing the double mushroom we just did with the prismatic sword and a bloodthorn and the ruby chunk for some reason, and they're gonna get wrecked absolutely. Still, it was a fantastic session. Seeing the all 18 always feels good, and this game is fantastic. If you like the stuff, then go to the YouTubes and find our channel, the 5 Archives. The link is there in our About page, and I'm gonna see you next time. Thank you for watching. Until then, have a good day and a good night.